In the cultivation world, 9 out of 10 cultivators were at the Qi training stage. Thus, they divided it into fine layers from 1 to 9, with higher stages being categorized as front, middle, and back. At Tao Quest sect, things were different. The Qi training stage was merely a threshold for disciples. Why should there be levels for thresholds? Tao Quest sect had no divisions within the Qi training stage. Are others also guiding their Qi into their bodies in this way? Lu Yang was curious. If everyone practiced like this, how come his progress was so slow? Yun Jai shook her head. This is the ancient method of cultivation used by our ancestors. They sensed nature and achieved unity with heaven and earth, guiding Qi into themselves to become cultivators. At first, there was no need for seniors to guide them or any treatises on cultivation methods, only continuous insight and trial and error using their bodies. Regarding meridians, your meridians were fully open during the medicinal bath. The flow of Qi is unobstructed in you. In your state of unity with heaven and earth, Qi flows according to your feelings within your body. This path suits you best, surpassing any level of cultivation method. The cultivation world divided its methods into 5 levels: yellow, Chinese letter Xuan, earth, heaven, and immortal. But for Yun Jai there were only 2 types, suitable and unsuitable. Any cultivation method created at the beginning was not specifically designed for you. Many are suitable for sword spirit roots. I have a box of them, but none suit you. From today onwards, your long-term task is to create your own cultivation methods. Yun Jai's talk about creating cultivation methods wasn't meant for Lu Yang alone. She would guide him too. But the difficulty was beyond comprehension. Creating cultivation methods was something only elders in the cultivation world could do. Lu Yang's lips twitched. Elders who create cultivation methods stand so high, they have a broad understanding of all stages, making them qualified to do so. Me, just starting to guide Qi into my body, trying to create cultivation methods. This is too. Yun Jai interrupted his complaints. Creating cultivation methods isn't as difficult as you imagine. Do you know that after the foundation establishment stage, each disciple must complete tasks assigned by the main hall of tasks to fulfill their duties in the Taoist path? Lu Yang nodded. He had heard about it. Other sects also had similar mechanisms, requiring disciples to complete tasks. After all, sects don't support idle people. Contributing to the sect is how one's value is demonstrated. But the 5 immortal gates were different. They required their disciples to post tasks, not for the sect but for the Taoist path. The 5 immortal gates led the Taoist path. It wasn't just empty talk. Most tasks require going down the mountain to slay demons and monsters, exorcise ghosts, etc. Since I dislike worldly influences, I chose another way. What is it? There's a fixed task at the main hall of tasks, backup cultivation methods not recorded in Tao Quest sect's archives. That counts as completing a task. So senior sister, Lu Yang had a bold, almost absurd idea. Thus, to complete my task, I created many cultivation methods and lied that I found them in ancient ruins, Yun Jai said. Unfortunately, it was later exposed. How did they find out? Lu Yang probed further. The parrot followed the tasks I reported. It went through every ruin. I don't know which one to fabricate next. So you see, creating cultivation methods isn't that difficult, Yun Jai said with a practical approach. Yun Jai's explanation was convincing. Lu Yang opened his mouth but thought, "Senior sister, I thought you were honest, but it turns out you can also lie. Senior sister, your intelligence surpasses mine and others. In your hands, creating cultivation methods is an art. In mine, it's just improvisation." Yun Jai met Lu Yang's cold gaze, and all he could say was, "Senior sister's words are right. You're still far from a qualified sword cultivator. Here's a book for you," Yun Jai said. She handed him an ancient book made of some unknown beast's hide, large, thick, and heavy. The Record of Demon Realms. Lu Yang opened the book. A palpable aura of Chinese letter Sha greeted him. Various images of beasts leaped off the pages, their roars echoing in his ears. This ancient book was undoubtedly priceless. Lu Yang pondered. Sword cultivators needed sword intent. He had just entered the Qi training stage. How could he cultivate sword intent? He heard that ancient sword cultivators gained their first sword intent by fighting demons and monsters to the death, facing life and death, and understanding the beast's ferocity. So the answer was clear. He needed to visualize beast images, understand their ferocity, extract the essence while discarding the dross. Condensing myriad beasts into one, he would gain his own sword intent. Though difficult, it suited him as a sword spirit root. It also showed Yun Jai's deep expectations for him. I get it, Lu Yang nodded, understanding her intentions. Yun Jai looked at Lu Yang but didn't know what he understood. She waved her hand and the puppet brought in another cart of tofu. That's good. To become a sword cultivator, you need an approach. Hold this King Feng sword well. Your next task is to carve beast images from tofu using its tip. The images are all in the book. Yun Jai took out a sharp sword with King Feng inscribed on it. Lu Yang, more tofu. Was that not just a nightmare last night but a premonition hinting at his future title as Tofu Supreme? Damn it, he couldn't think like that. Lu Yang quickly pushed such terrifying thoughts from his mind. He took the King Feng sword. Its lightness was striking. Actually, it wasn't the sword's weight. In fact, it was the opposite. The King Feng sword was unsuitable for Qi training stages 1 to 3 due to its heaviness, making it impossible for cultivators to wield. But Lu Yang had undergone training with heavy buckets, his strength far beyond what he could comprehend. He didn't need any technique. A simple punch would send Qi training stages 1 to 3 into a cold sweat. Since entering the Qi training stage, his sword Dao talent was gradually manifesting, along with the control gained from lifting heavy objects. Using the King Feng sword came naturally to him. In just over 10 days, Lu Yang could carve beast images and even himself and Yun Jai's likeness. He could even sculpt the 9 mountain peaks of Dao Quest sect in a tofu block. After learning new skills as an acrobat, he was now excelling in the kitchen too. He couldn't speed up. He really couldn't eat any more tofu. After completing this stage, Senior Sister appeared, encouraged him, and took out a white sesame seed. Sword cultivators need to train their eyes. Now I'll throw this sesame seed into the tofu residue. Find it as quickly as possible. Lu Yang fell to his knees. Senior Sister, can we change the method? Yun Jai looked at him calmly without expression. Oh,